class, it's Sarah with Obadiah, and today I am going to do some temperature readings for you guys on the Teba TKS19. I get a lot of questions, especially on stacked stoves like this, like, does this cooktop get hot enough to actually cook on? How long does a stove take to heat up? How long does it take to get the baking oven up to temperature? So I really do my best to try and answer all of the questions that I've gotten over the years through these videos. If you guys have other questions or suggestions, please drop them in the comments. I do read those comments. So I'm going to take you through a variance of temperature readings at a low burn, a low kindling burn, a medium burn, and then the hottest hot burn, so you can see your variety of temperature readings. My stove has been going a little bit longer because I lost some track of time, so I'm going to say I'm about 30 minutes in. My TP fire fell over and someone else came along and put a little log in there, so I apologize. These are not my regular just kindling temperatures, but the stove is still at a pretty low burn. As you can see, we haven't reloaded it to get it firing hot. So I'm going to give you guys some temperature readings. The side glass is reading at 279 degrees. Front glass is reading 235. And the right hand side of the glass when facing the front is at 239. Side panel, top of the side panel is at 117 degrees. This does have the convection air slots. If I go inside the air holes, I do get a higher temperature of about 154. The bottom of the stove is reading about 80 degrees on the side panel. Left hand side is going to be on the top panel about 136 degrees. Inside the hole, got about 187 degrees. Bottom panel's reading 87 degrees. So it does look like this side might be a little bit hotter. Cooktop temperature is at 240 degrees. In the center here, towards the rear by the flue collar, we are at 299 degrees. So already, just with the kindling fire, this cooktop is, hot enough for a slow simmer. Maybe if you were heating up a stew or something like that, or heating something up, or cooking something at a slower temperature. So these are going to be the initial burn temperature readings about 30 minutes into our burn process. Okay, I'm about 15, maybe 20 minutes in to my medium burn, which means I'm about an hour into my overall burn, and I want to give you guys some temperature readings. My side glass is now reading 417 degrees on the left hand side, 382 on the front, and 494 on the right hand side of the stove when facing the front, and the first measurements for the left hand side. Top panel is now reading 170 degrees and 243 inside the air hole. Bottom panel's now reading 118 degrees. Front ash pan's reading at 101. Center cooktop is now at 359 on the top. Back corner is at 399. Side panel is sitting at 169. Inside the air hole is reading 249. Bottom panel's reading 128 on this side. So these are going to be our medium temperature burn readings. All temperatures are in Fahrenheit. Okay, I'm going to give the hot temperature readings right now. My fire has been burning in total for about 4.5, maybe 5 hours now. I just added an additional log in there because from when I added my first 3, I kind of lost track of time, honestly, and I was cooking and baking and doing other things in the showroom, and then it burned down and a couple hours had passed. So I added one more log. I'm going to give you guys these hot temperature readings now. At the top side panel of the stove, we're reading 242 degrees. Inside the air hole is reading 323 degrees. Bottom of the panel is reading 185 degrees. Side glass is at 486. The front glass is at 420. Right hand side glass is at 515. Right side of the stove is at 242 on the top panel. Inside the hole is at 329. Bottom panel sitting at 192. Front glass is reading 444. This ash pan door is reading 192. Center cooktop is reading 426 in the center. This back corner is at 548 degrees right here. That's really hot for cooking, for stovetop cooking. And this back corner over here is sitting at 494 degrees. So it looks like this back corner is going to be the hottest corner on the stove for the stovetop cooking. I'll also give you guys some oven readings as well. Side baking oven is at 744 degrees on the left hand side. Right hand side is sitting at 724 degrees. The bottom of the oven is at 715. And the top of the oven is at 670. So this is good hot baking for a stacked model with that baking oven being over the top. So the first time that I ever saw Teba, I was actually traveling in Italy, and I was at the show in Verona, and they had the stove, actually the 15th model, in operation, and they were baking pizza, and it was like seriously some of the best pizza I've had, and that's what attracted me to the stove in the first place. So for baking, maybe I will try a higher temperature item tomorrow, or I guess I could also gauge the fire down and maybe do a lower temperature when I'm going to do some baking and stuff like that. But very easy to get a very hot baking oven in a very hot cooktop if you are just kind of in, you know, heating mode or ambiance mode where you want to have a nice big roaring hot fire just to enjoy it. It does have a nice heat throw coming off of the unit as well. If you guys like my videos, if you find them informational, educational, and helpful, please don't forget to click that thumbs up. That helps me out so much. Don't forget to click the subscribe button in the corner of the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless. Have a wonderful day.